Hello, welcome back, Steve's Corner. Let the debates begin. I think it's a crooked deal, and I don't watch them anyways. They always turn into a shouting match and trying to get a talking point so they can use as a daggone slogan or campaign commercial or some bull. You never really find any daggone thing out. If you ain't got your mind made up before a daggone debate, it don't help any, I don't believe. But I believe Trump stepped in a pile of dog doo-doo, to be honest with you. I think they got the deck stacked against him. He ain't got no shot in the world of doing good in that thing with the rules they set up for him. And be honest with you, I wouldn't go if I was him. I'd have told him, heck no. The only reason they want to debate him is to try to, they're stacking the deck so he looks bad in it, and Biden has a halfway decent chance. I guarantee you won't see him walk to the podium. He'll be there when the camera's cut on. They can't take that chance, you know. And he realizes it's his only shot to make a dent in Trump's momentum, you know. Trump don't need to debate him for a daggone. I mean, he's already got the momentum on his side, you know. I wouldn't have done it. Ain't no way in the world. Not with them rules. Everybody's saying he said yes because he couldn't back out now, you know what I mean? Make him look weak or like he was scared or something. I wouldn't care. Anybody that backs him, they don't care. They care less whether you debate him or not. I think it's a bad deal. I think all them debates are just for show. It's just for TV. They're not really debates anymore. It's like a State of the Union. I don't think they need to have that anymore. When's the last time you went on there and said, hey man, we got people dying in the streets and got a drug problem and economy's in the toilet? Man, the state of the economy sucks. You ain't never gonna hear one of them say that. You know, I don't know. Hey man, I'm sorry, I made a video Monday. You even put it on YouTube. I forgot to hit post. Ain't nothing but professional down here on the corner, Doc. I checked on it Wednesday and I said, man, what the heck's going on? I ain't getting no comments or no views or nothing. I says, I ain't that bad. But then I realized what I'd done. And I said, the heck on it, I'd go ahead and make one on Friday. But it weren't nothing, man. I was griping and complaining about old Uncle Joe's policies. How he's sending daggone billions of dollars to Ukraine, but he's holding up any kind of arms shipment to Israel. And you know, it just not only that, but he's trying to tell them how to run their own war. You imagine somebody done that to us after 9/11. We'd have told him daggone kick rocks. You know, we ain't got no right to tell him how to run his war over yonder. You know? I mean, you can think whatever the heck you want, but I don't believe Israel's killing innocents over there on purpose. It's that daggone Hamas I mean, they had a daggone home base or whatever underneath the daggone hospital. How you gonna go in there and get your enemy, which is what war is all about? Eliminate your daggone enemy. And not something happen, man. You can't do it. You know, I mean, we could have invaded Japan back in '45, but we didn't. We dropped that bomb. You know, that took a lot of nerve for daggone Truman to do that. I got total respect for him. But you facing an enemy that's looking to totally destroy you, and then they hiding behind civilians. You know, that's the bad part about war, man. It's pure HE double hockey sticks, Doc. That's why you should never go into it unless you have to. It should be the last resort. Well, Israel had a dirty attack against them. They have every right to go in there and do what they think needs to be done to get rid of the enemy that done it. You'll never get me to convince otherwise. You know, they're taking all the steps they can to eliminate any civilian casualties, as far as I'm concerned. But yet he's giving all them billions to that crooked government over there in daggone Ukraine, which I think he ought to. I think we ought to help them too. Not so much because of Ukraine, because of what Russia did. You can't just step in there and invade another country for no call. That's being a bully. It's not playing nice on the world stage. They need to be held accountable. But we ain't doing nothing on the backside to help. You know, they should be shut out of the world stage when they do something like that. But we ain't doing it. And that's another thing, man. It's not just those couple of things, but it's, you know, hey, man, I've honestly tried, man. I look at it, you know, not constantly, but I look at it quite a bit to try to find a reason to vote for Uncle Joe. And I can't, man. You know, his border policies suck. You know, he wants to get rid of your gas appliances for the climate. Wanting to go to electric vehicles, he's forcing you to. Hey, man, I wouldn't mind having one. I'd love to have one that self-drive. But they're just not practical now. For 99% of the country, they just ain't. And they're too expensive. You know, I'd like to find one reason to vote for him. I just can't see how I could do it, man. I just can't. You know? And not only that, if I was to find one, then I got to worry about old Kamala Harris there behind him, because she's going to end up taking over. I don't know that she will, but I mean, at 82, the likelihood is there for the next 4 years. Being a president ain't an easy job, man. There's a lot of stress them guys are under. You know, that takes a toll on your body. I don't know, man. But that's what Mondays was about. But y'all take care of yourselves, man. I'm going to get on back to the house before the baby thinks I run off somewhere. And we'll talk with y'all later.